Well, in a story we broke in our opening segment tonight, the district basketball playoffs get underway this weekend. More hardware to be handed out in the coming weeks. Before that happens, though, let's first take a look back at the best of the best from last week's East Penn Conference tourney. That's the focus of this week's edition of Top Plays. We'll start on the boys' side and with the tournament's leading scorer. Now, even though he only suited up for 2 games in the tourney, no one piled up more points than Parkland's Nick Koval, who notched a career-high 43 in the Trojans' quarterfinal triumph over Bethlehem Catholic before tallying another 29 in Parkland's semifinal setback to Pocono Mountain West. The EPC MVP had all 10 of Parkland's points in the first quarter against the Golden Hawks before scoring 16 of the team's 18 in the third frame versus Becca. The junior guard then tallied the Trojans' final 15 points last Tuesday as Parkland's semifinal comeback bid against the Panthers fell just short. All told, Koval recorded a tournament-high 72 total points. Now, not far behind Koval was Central Catholic's Jarrell Vigo, who finished in double figures in all 3 tournament outings last week, compiling 54 points in total for the tourney, leading the Vikings in scoring in both the semifinals and championship. The sensational sophomore posted a game-high 21 points Tuesday as 4th-seeded Central topped number 1 Emmaus, putting the Vikings in the EPC Finals for the first time since 2018. Vigo then delivered another 19 points in Thursday's championship, punctuated by this exclamation point at the close of the first half. For his efforts, the EPC second-team All-Star was honored with the Stacy Perriman Award as Finals MVP, as Central Catholic claimed its first East Penn Conference title and first league crown since 2014. Meanwhile, over on the girls' side of things, it was raining threes throughout the East Penn Conference tournament, starting in the quarterfinals, where Becca and Parkland, where the Golden Hawks and Trojans combined to splash down 16 three balls. Ella Benkarowski with a trio of trays for the 5-time defending league champs, part of her 13-point night. Cece Hernandez also chipped in a baker's dozen, while senior Kendra Rigo tallied 10 points, knocking down a pair from beyond the arc. Becca with its 16th straight East Penn Conference tournament triumph. That streak, though, would come to a close in the semis, as Easton kept its perfect season intact thanks to junior Evilise Cole, who registered a team-high 16 points as the Red Rovers rallied for a 47-34 victory against the defending champs. Cole's big night featured a perfect 4-for-4 performance from beyond the arc, as the EPC second-team All-Star helped Easton secure its 24th straight win. The Red Rovers' run would end in the finals, though, against a Central Catholic team that just took the EPC tournament by storm. A total team effort, propelling the Vikettes to their first EPC crown in program history and the team's first league title in more than a decade. Senior Maddie Zoke was the driving force in Central's quarterfinal triumph over Nazareth. The EPC third-team All-Star helped the Vikettes fend off a second-half surge from Nazareth with a game-high 21 points, 10 of which came in the fourth quarter, including 3 straight buckets that helped seal Central's 48-39 victory. Junior Sammy Roth was then the offensive standout in the semifinals, counting a game-high 15 points in Monday's win over Emmaus. Roth scored in every quarter, notching 9 of her 15 points in the second half, as the Vikettes punched their ticket to the EPC Championship for the 3rd time in 8 years. It was then fellow classmate Molly Driscoll who stole the show in Thursday's finale, pouring in a game-high 18 points, powered by a half-dozen 3 balls, 5 of which came in the second half, as Central outscored Easton 32-19 after halftime in earning the come-from-behind overtime triumph. Driscoll was honored with the Stacy Perriman Award as MVP of the championship. Central Catholic now brings a 13-game winning streak into the district tournament.